So I have been using the Nokia 5.4 for around a month now, and generally I'm very impressed with the phone and its build quality. However, there are some things which could be better on this phone. In this video I'll show you all of them. The first problem isn't really a huge problem, however the back of the phone gets really dirty very fast and attracts all your fingerprint smudges, and they show up extremely well. Even if you use it for a few minutes, it gets a little really dirty. And for other phones you don't really get this stuff. However, for this phone you'll see all the tiny specks of dust on it and all the fingerprints extremely well, and after you get these dust particles on it or fingerprint smudges, it doesn't look the best. The next problem, however, is a major problem, and that is the cameras of the phones. In good light you can expect to get fairly decent results from the main camera. For the other cameras, for the macro camera and ultra-wide camera, the results are fairly poor even in good light. However, when the light isn't the best, the cameras really struggle to take any good pictures. You are getting a 48 megapixel main camera, however the other phones such as Pixel phones, which only has got like 12 megapixel cameras, completely beat this phone out of the water for any photos. So yeah, if you're looking especially for a phone which has got really good cameras, then I can't really suggest this Nokia 5.4, as the cameras on it are fairly poor. Especially the video quality on this phone really falls apart. I find it a bit cheeky from Nokia that it actually makes a phone like this, which supposedly should have good quality camera. However, this is really not the case with the Nokia 5.4 and other Nokia budget phones. That being said, cameras on other similarly priced phones will probably be about the same quality, so it's not that the quality of the cameras is bad for this price range, it's just you probably expect to get more from 48 megapixel camera. And frankly speaking, some cameras for Nokia phones which were like 5 or 6 year olds and were the flagship phones actually were much better than this one, even again with less megapixels. So don't only look at the 48 megapixel count. The next problem is that the phone ships only with Android 10. On the phone packaging you can see that it says it's Android 11 ready, and however it doesn't say that it will actually come with Android 10 anywhere on the box. And when you turn on the phone you can see that it comes with Android 10 indeed. However, I do hope that they will release the Android 11 for this phone pretty soon. The next problem for the Nokia 5.4 is a fingerprint reader. It's not that the fingerprint reader is bad, it's actually fairly good and decent fingerprint reader. However, it actually finds it way too responsive. And when you touch the fingerprint reader accidentally, even if a little bit, it activates this function to pull out all your notifications like this. So, and actually at first I thought this phone is faulty and I couldn't understand why it's pulling this notification bar down on its own, as I was sure I wasn't really touching this fingerprint reader. In the games it really got apparent that it's a problem, and I wasn't really sure what's going on. Only later I realized that the fingerprint reader it's way too responsive. So if you are getting this problem on this phone, it's not really faulty. It has got a feature, if you swipe it like this, it pulls down the notification. However, the fingerprint reader for that function definitely is way too responsive. And if you want to fix this and remove it, simply go to your settings, scroll all the way down where it says system, and click here on gestures, and at the top you'll see swipe fingerprint for notifications, and make sure it's off, so you won't get these notifications anymore. The next problem for this Nokia is that you can't really use FM radio without having headphones. So the only way to listen to radio is you have to plug in headphones so it can act as antenna. For some other phones, for most phones, you can listen to FM radio without use of headphones nowadays, and it really was only for very old phones where you could listen to FM radio without headphones, and I'm not really sure why you can't listen to radio without headphones on this Nokia. And the last problem is that you only got one speaker down here, and when you are playing music, playing games, then you cover the speaker up, the sound completely gets muffled. Yeah. When playing games, I find really that sound really gets muffled by this way, as you're usually holding it like this, playing the games like that, and the sound basically gets lost for this phone. However, this problem isn't really a huge one. So in conclusion, apart from the cameras, which aren't the best on this phone, those were only some very small minor problems. Overall, the Nokia 5.4 definitely is an awesome phone, which is a pleasure to use, looks really nice, modern, is very durable, has got really nice battery life and also nice performance. If you're looking for a great phone, the Nokia 5.4 definitely is a nice phone. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button. Also, if you want to see more videos about the Nokia 5.4 or other new Nokias, then make sure to subscribe, as I'll be releasing them very soon. See you!